Hey, do you have a pair of shoes that are looking a little dusty, maybe a little crusty, maybe even a bit musty? Well, I have the perfect step-by-step tutorial to help your shoe game out. First and foremost, we need to select the shoe that we wish to clean. For me, I'll be cleaning the globally recognized New Balance 574s Cool Grades, which were first released in 1988, becoming a very popular shoe in the 1990s and 2000s, and starting in Japan and eventually making their way throughout the West. All right, for this cleaning, we're gonna need a couple of things. Here are our supplies. First, we're gonna need a towel, a soft bristle brush, a hard bristle brush, some water, a container to hold our liquids, and of course, a shoe cleaner. For this demonstration, I'll be using the infamous Reshoevn8r cleaner that can be found at almost any shoe retail store. Now that we have all our supplies, let's get set. You're gonna wanna add some water to your container and 2 good squirts of your shoe cleaner in there. Now that we're all set, you're gonna want our shoes on the towel, and we're first gonna deconstruct the shoes by taking off the laces and soles. Now that we have both these things out, we're gonna set them to the side for now. Next step, we're gonna have to start knocking off some of this debris. So take your brush and just scrape as much of it off as you can, because we don't want it to mix with all the other solutions and whatnot, rubbing it deeper into the shoe. Now, our third step will be, we're gonna wanna start on this suede material, this upper material on the shoe, by getting our brush nice and soapy, and moving in a circular motion all around the front, just as such. Make sure to get in all the little crevice areas to remove any grime or dirt, and really put some elbow grease in it. Now that we got both the shoes nice and soapy, we're gonna let the soap sit on there, so don't touch that for now. But our fourth step will be to move on to the hard bristle brush. Again, we're gonna lather it up, nice, wet, and soapy, and we're moving on to the midsoles, this part and the bottom. This material is a little bit harder, so you're gonna really wanna scrub into it, making sure to get all the little bits out of grime, all stains and everything. Now that we got the upper suede material and the midsoles and soles of the shoes nice, soapy, and clean, we're gonna set them to the side for now. You're gonna wanna grab your insoles, grab your soft bristle brush, again, apply a nice amount, and just scrub back and forth. Now that we got our soles nice, soapy, and clean, we're gonna set them to the side as well. We're now gonna wanna grab our shoelaces, dip them into the solution, work it around a bit, and then simply just rub them around in our hands. Make sure it gets nice and soapy, get in all little areas. Our 7th step now is to gently dab the shoe of all extra soap, now that we've given it a good time to sit in there, along with the soles and laces. 8th step now is to dry the shoes. You can do this one of 2 ways. You can either set them in front of a fan for about 24 hours or until they're dry, or toss them into the dryer on gentle and low heat. Now that our shoes are done and out of the dryer, we're now gonna wanna now put back in the midsoles and relace them up. Relacing can be a little tricky, but make sure to follow these simple steps of just one in and out, in and out, overlacing them every time. 10th and final step now is, if you have any type of shoe freshener, I have a thing called Shoe Puree. It's great, does the job. Give it a couple squirts in there. Now that your shoes are nice and clean, go back out there and show off your fresh kicks.